Daily Horoscope for Virgo, May 16, 2025 General Outlook. May 16, 2025 presents a fascinating day for Virgo natives as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Saturn in Pisces, creating a perfect balance between your analytical mind and intuitive capabilities. The moon will be transiting through Capricorn, which complements your earth element and brings a grounding energy to your day. This planetary alignment offers you exceptional clarity and focus, particularly beneficial for detailed work and problem-solving endeavors. Venus in Gemini adds a touch of social charm and intellectual curiosity to your interactions, while Mars in Cancer suggests that your energy may be directed toward home, family, and emotional matters. The day begins with a sense of purpose and direction, as the Capricorn moon makes you feel more determined and structured in your approach. This is enhanced by Jupiter's position, which blesses you with optimism despite any challenges that may arise. The number 7 resonates strongly with this date, bringing spiritual awareness and introspection to your typically practical nature. Love and relationships. In matters of the heart, Venus in Gemini brings an intellectual component to your romantic endeavors today. If you're in a relationship, you'll find deep satisfaction in meaningful conversations and sharing ideas with your partner. There's a tendency to analyze emotions rather than simply feeling them, which can be both a strength and a limitation. Try to balance your analytical approach with genuine emotional expression. For single Virgos, this is an excellent day for meeting someone who stimulates you mentally. Social gatherings, especially those centered around learning or intellectual pursuits, could lead to interesting connections. Look for someone who appreciates your attention to detail and methodical nature. The Venus-Mercury aspect suggests that communication will flow easily, helping you express what you normally keep hidden. Long-term relationships benefit from a renewal of intellectual bonds and shared goals. Take time today to discuss future plans with your significant other. The planetary positions favor honest, practical discussions about where your relationship is heading. A surprise emotional revelation may occur around midday, as the moon forms an aspect with Uranus, potentially bringing unexpected feelings to the surface. Career and finances. Your professional life receives a significant boost today, Virgo. The Mercury-Saturn trine perfectly supports detailed work, research, organization, and planning. If you've been working on a complex project, today offers the mental clarity to make substantial progress. Your ability to notice what others miss will be particularly strong, making this an excellent day for quality control, editing, or any task requiring precision. Financial decisions benefit from your enhanced analytical abilities. If you've been considering an investment or major purchase, the planetary energies support making well-researched choices. However, Neptune's distant influence suggests avoiding impulsive financial moves based purely on emotion or speculation. Stick to what you can verify and understand thoroughly. Workplace relationships take on a more serious tone today. You may find yourself in a position to mentor others or share your expertise. Your communication is particularly clear and effective, allowing you to convey complex ideas with remarkable simplicity. A superior or authority figure might take notice of your contributions, potentially setting the stage for future advancement. For Virgos seeking employment, today's energy supports updating your resume, preparing for interviews, or reaching out to professional contacts. Your attention to detail in these matters will serve you well. Networking activities are also favored, especially in fields related to communication, healthcare, technology, or service industries. Health and wellness. Your health consciousness is heightened today, Virgo, as the moon in Capricorn emphasizes discipline and structure. This is an excellent day to establish or refine your wellness routines. Pay particular attention to digestive health, which is always a sensitive area for your sign. The planetary positions suggest benefits from incorporating more fiber-rich foods into your diet and maintaining regular eating schedules. Mental health deserves focus today as well. Mercury's influence amplifies your natural tendency toward overthinking and worry. Counteract this by practicing mindfulness techniques or engaging in activities that require your full attention, preventing the mind from ruminating on concerns. Activities that combine mental focus with physical movement, such as yoga, tai chi, or even a mindful walk in nature, would be particularly beneficial. Sleep patterns may be affected by the day's energetic influences, with potential for vivid dreams or difficulty settling your active mind. Consider establishing a calming pre-sleep routine that includes limiting screen time and perhaps journaling to download thoughts before bed. Herbal teas with calming properties like chamomile or valerian might be especially helpful tonight. Your energy levels may fluctuate throughout the day, with a natural peak in the morning hours. Plan your most demanding activities for this time, and allow for more reflective or routine tasks in the afternoon when your analytical powers remain strong, but physical energy may wane slightly. Personal growth and spirituality. This is a powerful day for internal work and personal development, Virgo. The Saturn influence brings discipline to your spiritual practices, while Mercury enhances your ability to understand complex philosophical concepts. If you've been studying any spiritual or philosophical traditions, today offers insights and breakthroughs in understanding. Journaling would be particularly rewarding today, as your ability to articulate internal processes is enhanced. You might gain clarity on patterns in your life that have previously seemed confusing or contradictory. The number 7 influence on this date adds a mysterious, seeking quality to your typically practical nature, opening doors to intuitive insights that complement your analytical mind. Consider dedicating time today to reviewing your personal goals and the progress you've made toward them. The planetary energies support honest self-assessment without the harsh self-criticism that sometimes plagues your sign. You're able to see both your strengths and areas for improvement with unusual clarity and compassion. For creative Virgos, today offers a blend of inspiration and technical skill. Your ability to bring practical form to abstract ideas is enhanced, making this an excellent day for any creative project that requires both imagination and precision. Writing, crafting, designing, or organizing creative materials would all benefit from today's energies. Interactions and social dynamics. Your social interactions today carry an interesting blend of analytical distance and emotional depth. While the Virgo sun sign generally prefers maintaining some observational distance in social situations, today's planetary positions create openings for deeper connections. You may find yourself sharing more personal thoughts than usual, especially with those you trust. Communications with siblings, neighbors, or close friends are particularly favored today. Short trips or local activities could lead to meaningful encounters or conversations that shift your perspective in subtle but important ways. Listen carefully to others, as someone in your immediate environment may offer exactly the insight you need for a current challenge. Group activities benefit from your organizational skills and attention to detail. If you're involved in any community projects or team efforts, your contributions will be particularly valuable today. You have the ability to see what needs to be done and to communicate this effectively to others without causing offense, a delicate balance that comes naturally today thanks to the harmonious Mercury-Saturn aspect. Relationship dynamics with authority figures are also highlighted. Parents, bosses, or mentors may seek your input on important matters, recognizing your practical wisdom and thoroughness. These interactions could strengthen important connections while also boosting your confidence in your own capabilities. Lucky elements for today. Your lucky color today is navy blue, which resonates with the Saturn influence and brings depth and stability to your experiences. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color can help maintain your focus and enhance your natural analytical abilities. Lucky numbers include 7, 16, and 25, all of which carry vibrations that harmonize with today's astrological climate. If making choices that involve numbers, such as scheduling appointments or making selections, keep these figures in mind. The gemstone most aligned with today's energy is blue lace agate, which enhances communication while calming your sometimes overactive mind. Carrying or wearing this stone could help you express yourself more clearly while maintaining inner peace. Your lucky direction is north, associated with career advancement and achievement. When possible, facing this direction during important work or meditation can subtly enhance the day's positive influences. Compatibility with other signs. Today, your highest compatibility is with fellow Earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn. These signs naturally understand your practical approach and value for stability. Conversations and collaborations with these signs will flow smoothly and productively. Water signs, Cáncer, Scorpio, and Pisces, offer an interesting complement to your nature today. While their emotional approach sometimes confuses your logical mind, today's planetary positions create a bridge of understanding. These signs can help you connect with the emotional dimensions of situations you might otherwise analyze too clinically. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, stimulate your intellectual side but might move too quickly from topic to topic for your thorough nature. Today, however, Gemini connections are particularly favored due to Venus's position. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, present the greatest challenge today as their impulsive energy contrasts with your methodical approach. If interacting with these signs, practice patience and recognize that different approaches can lead to valuable outcomes, even if the process feels uncomfortable. Focus areas for the day. Morning, 6 a.m. 12 p.m. Leverage your peak mental clarity for detail-oriented work, important decisions, or conversations requiring precision. The morning hours align particularly well with your natural Virgo strengths, enhanced by the Capricorn moon. Midday, 12 p.m. 5 p.m. As the moon aspects Uranus, unexpected elements may enter your day. Maintain flexibility while applying your analytical skills to new information or circumstances. This is also an excellent time for creative problem-solving that combines innovation with practicality. Evening, 5 p.m. 10 p.m. The evening favors reflective activities and meaningful conversations. Your communication skills remain strong, but with a shift toward expressing deeper thoughts and feelings rather than practical matters. Social connections formed or strengthened during these hours could have lasting significance. Night, 10 p.m. 6 a.m. As the day concludes, the energy supports review and integration of the day's experiences. Your dreams may be unusually vivid and meaningful, potentially offering insights worth recording upon waking on May 17th. Practical advice for navigating the day. Begin your day with a few minutes of organization, whether planning your schedule, arranging your workspace, or simply clearing your mind through meditation. This aligns with the supportive Capricorn moon energy and sets a productive tone. Carry a notebook or digital equivalent to capture the unusual clarity of thought you'll experience throughout the day. Ideas that come to you, particularly regarding long-term projects or personal growth, deserve documentation for future reference. Pay attention to physical signals from your body, as your mind may be so active that you neglect basic needs. Schedule regular breaks and meals to maintain your energy and well-being throughout this mentally stimulating day. Practice conscious listening in your interactions. Your analytical mind might race ahead to conclusions. Make a deliberate effort to fully hear others before formulating responses. This small adjustment can dramatically improve your connections today. Reserve at least 30 minutes for a completely unstructured activity that brings you joy. This counterbalances the highly structured energy of the day and prevents mental fatigue that can come from sustained analytical thinking. When faced with decisions, trust your initial analysis. Second guessing is more likely today due to Mercury's influence, but your first careful assessment is usually the most accurate. Closing thoughts. May 16, 2025 offers you a day of exceptional mental clarity, practical progress, and subtle emotional insights, dear Virgo. By balancing your natural analytical gifts with openness to emotional and intuitive information, you can make the most of this powerful day. The skills and insights you develop now will continue to serve you in the coming weeks, particularly as Mercury continues its journey through your chart. Approach the day with confidence in your abilities while remaining open to the unexpected lessons and opportunities that may arise. Your careful nature is a gift to those around you. Share it generously while also accepting what others have to offer in return. On May 16, 2025, the cosmic landscape offers Virgos a fascinating array of planetary influences to navigate. The Sun continues its journey through steady Taurus, creating a harmonious trine to your sign that amplifies your natural practicality and grounds your analytical abilities. This Earth sign connection provides a stable foundation for your endeavors, particularly in areas requiring patience and methodical thinking. With the Sun positioned in your ninth house of higher learning and expansion, you're experiencing an enhanced desire to broaden your intellectual horizons and may feel drawn to educational pursuits or philosophical contemplation. Mercury, your ruling planet, has recently entered Gemini, activating your 10th house of career and public reputation. This placement sharpens your communication skills in professional settings and brings multiple opportunities to showcase your intelligence and problem-solving abilities. You might notice an acceleration in work-related communications or find yourself juggling several important conversations with authority figures. Mercury's quick-thinking energy in Gemini aligns beautifully with your detail-oriented nature, allowing you to process information at an impressive speed while still maintaining accuracy. Venus also dwells in Gemini, casting its influence over your professional life and bringing a pleasant social element to your career environment. Colleagues and superiors are more receptive to your ideas, and there's a certain charm to your professional interactions that shouldn't go unnoticed. Mars in Cáncer is activating your 11th house of social networks and long-term goals, infusing your collaborative efforts with emotional intensity and protective energy. You may feel a stronger drive to defend group projects or champion causes that benefit your community. This position can sometimes create emotional turbulence in friendships, so be mindful of potential defensiveness when receiving feedback from associates. Jupiter, having recently moved into Gemini earlier in the year, now expands possibilities in your career sector. This beneficial giant brings growth opportunities to your professional life, potentially introducing new positions, recognition, or chances to broaden your influence. Jupiter's expansive energy works particularly well with Mercury's placement, suggesting that speaking engagements, presentations, or written communications could significantly enhance your reputation during this period. Saturn continues its transit through early Aries, forming a challenging square to your sign from your 7th house of partnerships. This creates a period of serious evaluation in your one-on-one relationships, both personal and professional. Contractual matters might require extra attention, and you could feel the weight of responsibility in your closest connections. The placement demands maturity and clear boundary setting, particularly with clients, business partners, or significant others. Uranus in Taurus affects your 9th house, bringing unexpected insights and perhaps sudden changes to your worldview or educational path. An opportunity to travel or study something unconventional could arise without warning, challenging your typically methodical approach to learning and exploration. Neptune in Aries continues its journey through your relationship sector, adding a layer of compassion, but also potential confusion to your partnerships. You might find yourself idealizing certain connections or having difficulty seeing people clearly. This influence requires you to balance your practical nature with a willingness to accept that not everything in relationships can be analyzed or categorized. Pluto, now in Aquarius, forms a trine to your Virgo energy from your 6th house, your natural domain of work, health, and daily routines. This powerful aspect supports profound transformation in how you approach your everyday habits, work methodologies, and self-care practices. You might feel an intensified drive to eliminate inefficiencies and regenerate your approach to wellness. The moon on this day travels through Aquarius, highlighting your sixth house alongside Pluto and creating an emotionally charged focus on your work environment and health concerns. You might feel more sensitive to workplace dynamics or more intuitive about bodily needs. This lunar placement supports detaching from perfectionism while still honoring your need for improvement and refinement. The North Node in Aries continues to pull you toward greater authenticity in how you share resources and intimate energy with others, pushing you beyond your comfort zone of self-sufficiency. This evolutionary point suggests growth comes through learning to merge your resources, whether financial, emotional, or psychological, with trusted others. Chiron, the wounded healer, in Aries forms a challenging aspect to your Virgo energy, potentially triggering insecurities around partnership dynamics or fairness in relationships. There may be healing opportunities through acknowledging where you felt wounded in connections with others. The asteroid Pallas Athena in Capricorn forms a supportive trine to your sign, enhancing your strategic thinking and pattern recognition abilities, particularly in career matters. This feminine warrior energy aligns perfectly with your analytical nature, helping you develop battle plans for professional advancement. Ceres in Libra opposes your sign, highlighting tensions between nurturing others and tending to your own needs. This position asks you to find harmony between service and self-care, a perpetual challenge for giving Virgos. The Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio intensifies your communication sector, possibly bringing repressed thoughts to the surface or enabling you to speak truths you've previously kept hidden. This powerful feminine energy supports psychological investigation and deeper conversations. Overall, this planetary lineup on May 16, 2025, offers Virgos a day of intellectual stimulation and professional opportunity, supported by Earth sign energy while challenged to grow in relationship matters and emotional intelligence. As May 16, 2025 arrives for Virgo, the cosmic configuration presents a fascinating day for your communication style and expressive abilities. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Gemini, expanding your capacity to articulate complex ideas with remarkable clarity. This planetary support system enhances your natural analytical abilities while adding an element of eloquence you don't always access. The day begins with the moon in Aquarius activating your sixth house of daily work and routines, creating an atmosphere where your communication is most effective when focused on practical matters and problem solving. There's a systematic quality to your expression today that allows you to break down complex concepts for others with remarkable precision. Most notably, Mercury positioned in Taurus in your ninth house of higher learning and philosophy brings a grounded stability to your thoughts. Your words carry weight and authority today, particularly when discussing subjects you've thoroughly researched. This placement supports communication related to teaching, publishing, or sharing specialized knowledge. A subtle square between Mercury and Saturn suggests some initial hesitation when expressing your most innovative ideas. You may feel a momentary doubt about how your thoughts will be received, particularly in professional contexts. This creates a slight filter that actually serves you well. Your communication becomes more polished as a result. The perfectionist tendencies of your Virgo nature are heightened, making you particularly attentive to the details of your speech and writing. Venus in Gemini forms a supportive sextile to your Sun, adding a layer of charm and diplomacy to your expression style. Even when delivering criticism or analysis, something Virgos excel at, you'll find yourself wrapping feedback in more palatable packaging. This is an excellent day for difficult conversations that require both honesty and tact. The Aquarius moon's trine to Mars in your communication sector amplifies your mental agility. Your thinking is quick and innovative, allowing you to approach conversations from unique angles. Solutions and insights may come to you in flashes of inspiration rather than through your typical methodical analysis. Written communication is particularly favored today. If you've been considering starting a blog, submitting written work, or even tackling important emails or documentation, the energy supports clear, concise, and impactful writing. Your attention to detail combines with an unusual flair for engaging language. Digital communication channels seem to flow more smoothly than in-person conversations during the first half of the day. Virtual meetings, email exchanges, and text-based communications benefit from your enhanced ability to organize thoughts coherently on screen. As the day progresses, the moon's shift toward Pisces begins to influence your seventh house of partnerships, gradually transitioning your communication style toward more emotionally nuanced exchanges. Your capacity for active listening is heightened today as well. You'll find yourself picking up on subtleties in others' communication that you might normally miss. This makes you an excellent advisor and confidant, as people sense your genuine attention to their words. The Mercury-Jupiter trine particularly supports educational pursuits and knowledge sharing. If you've been hesitant to speak up in classroom settings or professional development contexts, today offers a cosmic boost of confidence. Your insights are valuable, and this alignment helps you recognize and express that value without the self-doubt that sometimes plagues your sign. For Virgos working in fields requiring technical communication or data presentation, this is an exceptional day for translating complex information into accessible formats. Your natural gift for systematic thinking combines with an enhanced ability to understand your audience's needs. Social media communications also receive a boost. Your posts or shares today are likely to resonate more widely than usual. There's a certain wisdom and timing to your online presence that attracts positive attention and meaningful engagement. As the day concludes, the waning moon approaches the sensitive degrees of late Aquarius, suggesting that reflection on the day's exchanges will yield valuable insights. Take time to consider which communication approaches were most effective, as this self-awareness will serve you well in the coming weeks. Today's numerological influence adds another layer to your communication style. With the day vibrating to the number 7, 1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 21, 2 plus 1 equals 3, there's a thoughtful, introspective quality to your expression. You're less interested in surface conversations and more drawn to exchanges that reveal deeper truths. Ultimately, May 16, 2025, offers Virgo a rare opportunity to merge your natural precision in communication with expanded expressiveness. By embracing both your analytical strength and this temporary boost in eloquence, you'll find that your words have unusual impact and staying power. Document important insights that come through today. They may prove valuable long after this beneficial alignment has passed. The financial landscape for Virgo on May 16, 2025, appears particularly promising as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a supportive trine with Jupiter in your 8th house of shared resources and investments. This celestial configuration opens doors to financial opportunities through collaborations, business partnerships, and possibly unexpected windfalls from sources you hadn't previously considered. The moon in Capricorn activates your 5th house of creativity and speculation, suggesting that creative approaches to money management could yield impressive returns today. There's a strong indication that a project you've been meticulously developing behind the scenes might finally attract the financial backing it deserves. Venus in Gemini occupies your 10th house of career and public reputation, enhancing your ability to negotiate raises, secure favorable contract terms, or attract clients who value your precision and analytical skills. However, be mindful of Saturn's square to your financial sector, which warns against impulsive expenditures or taking unnecessary risks with your hard-earned savings. The day's energy supports careful analysis of investment opportunities rather than spontaneous financial decisions. Pay particular attention to opportunities involving technology, communication platforms, or educational ventures, as these sectors show exceptional promise for Virgos seeking to diversify their income streams today. A conversation with a colleague or mentor could provide valuable insights about a financial opportunity that others have overlooked. Your natural attention to detail positions you perfectly to identify inefficiencies in systems that could translate to monetary gain. Consider reviewing your budget and financial plans today, as the analytical energy supports finding subtle ways to increase your savings rate or optimize tax strategies. The second half of the day appears especially favorable for discussing long-term financial goals with advisors or partners. Jupiter's influence in your 8th house suggests potential benefits through inheritance, investments, or shared business ventures, but only if you've done your due diligence, something Virgos excel at naturally. Look for financial opportunities that align with your values and utilize your intellectual strengths. A methodical approach to wealth building serves you better than pursuing quick gains. There are strong indicators that specialized knowledge you've acquired over time could become particularly valuable today in unexpected ways. Consider how you might monetize your expertise or unique skills. The planetary alignment also suggests that revisiting abandoned financial projects or ideas might be worthwhile now, as circumstances have shifted in your favor. While the day's energy supports financial progress, remember that your greatest asset remains your meticulous attention to detail and analytical mind. Trust your instincts about financial matters today, especially if something seems too good to be true. Mercury's influence heightens your natural discernment and helps you distinguish genuine opportunities from distractions. Resources coming from family connections or property matters could also factor prominently today. Consider exploring tax advantages or incentives related to your current work or potential investments. A financial decision made today could have long-reaching positive effects, particularly if it involves education, skills development, or expanding your professional qualifications. The cosmos suggests that diversifying your income sources now will provide stability during more volatile periods in the coming months. Your financial intuition is heightened today. Pay attention to subtle nudges guiding you toward or away from certain opportunities. Virgo, May 16th, 2025, brings exceptional alignment in specific areas of your life where fortune seems to naturally gravitate toward you. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter, your analytical abilities are supercharged today, making this an extremely fortunate period for any endeavor requiring attention to detail and logical problem-solving. The universe is rewarding precision and thoroughness qualities that come naturally to you. Work projects that have been stalled will suddenly find pathways to completion when you apply your methodical approach. Your ruler Mercury's position in your 9th house activates fortunate opportunities through higher education, publishing, legal matters, and anything involving foreign connections or travel planning. If you've been considering enrolling in a course or applying for an international opportunity, the cosmic energies strongly favor these pursuits today. The Venus-Neptune sextile brings a touch of magic to your 6th house of daily routine and wellness, making this an exceptionally fortunate day for implementing new health regimens or reorganizing your workspace. The universe responds positively to any efforts to create more order and efficiency in your environment. Financial opportunities appear through unexpected sources, particularly through careful review of documents or communications that others might overlook. Your natural eye for detail positions you to discover value where others see nothing noteworthy. Your fortunate color today is deep emerald green, which amplifies your connection to prosperity and growth energies. Carrying or wearing small items in this shade will subtly enhance your fortunate vibration. The number 4 resonates powerfully with your energy today, bringing stability and foundation to your lucky endeavors. Social connections with Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces individuals prove especially fortunate, as they're positioned to offer insights or opportunities aligned with your current path. The afternoon hours between 2 and 4 p.m. mark your most auspicious window when your mental clarity peaks and fortunate synchronicities are most likely to occur. Pay particular attention to recurring patterns or symbols today. The universe is using these as signposts toward fortunate pathways. Any administrative or organizational tasks undertaken today have a special blessing, with potential long-term benefits extending well beyond what's immediately apparent. Your fortunate areas today